Hello, this is Crystal. Today I'm going to be answering some questions about MakerSpace. The first question is, how can you use your students' interest, motivations, and social connections to develop knowledge about the subject? First, I would begin by getting to know my students and finding out their interest. For me, it is necessary to know what they are involved in so I can provide appropriate materials they would enjoy using. Using those materials that they show an interest in will help motivate and encourage them to create. For the first few MakerSpace activities, I will allow the students to choose a partner, only so they will be comfortable to communicate with someone they know. Afterwards, I will decide their partners based on similar interests and skill. This will give them opportunities to connect with other peers. The second question is, how can you use a MakerSpace concepts in a classroom to help teach content? By allowing a MakerSpace area will reinforce the teachings of the content presented in the class. The students will have the opportunity to express and create how they understood what they have learned. Also, a MakerSpace will allow them to use critical thinking while they are crafting their idea. Number 3. What skills do you want your learners to develop and why? My goal is to work with lower grade students, preferably kindergarten or first grade. I would want to have them learn cognitive, social, and emotional skills, such as communication, sharing, taking turns, attention and maintenance, spatial awareness, and problem-solving skills. Also, the material provided to them will help improve their fine motor skills. Depending on the content and materials, I would like my students to learn as many skills as possible. I want them to learn as many skills as possible so that they will now know how to proceed to the next learning skill, and learning through hands-on activity will increase their chances for them to feel confident in pursuing new goals. Number 4. What will you do for the kids who are amazing at making? For the students that are amazing at making, they will be given alternate activities that will challenge them, but not activities that hinder their self-confidence. So in other words, it won't be too challenging to where they want to give up. Also, they can be given tasks to assist a teacher. They could help replenish supplies, they could give insight or ideas on what other materials they could put in the MakerSpace area, and they could help their peers. Number 5. What will you do for the kids who think they're terrible? For the kids who think they are terrible, I will have to look at what I am giving them to work with. Maybe the content presented in class does not interest them, or it is too challenging, or it could be the opposite, it is not challenging enough. I will need to evaluate my ideas and materials that I am providing. Also, I will encourage and provide positive feedback and assist them as they are exploring what to create. Basically, be there for them and watch them and give them help when they need it. For the last question, what's the role of a classroom teacher? The teacher has a variety of roles. First, teachers must be present and assuring that the students are in a safe and healthy environment. We need to know when to help and motivate our students. Also, teachers need to provide ample opportunities for students to express themselves without judgment or ridicule. Lastly, a teacher is an ongoing learner. We must be able to look at what we are doing that is not working in the content that we show in our classroom. And thank you for listening. That's the end of my